Good morning, Interwebs. It is 4:30 in the afternoon, and I've just sent everybody outside because I need to film this video. I need to film this video about my word of the year because I want to, and it's the beginning of June, and for some reason, my brain decided that makes it the right time to make this video. I don't know. There's really no rhyme or reason, right? So, I'm just putting away some dried cranberries that were in my office from a couple days ago. Didn't need those in there anymore. I need to scoot my cat from my chair so that I can sit down and do this filming. I'm also waiting for my coffee because I'm going to drink my coffee while I film this. But today, I made something fun because, you know, necessity is the mother of invention, and in my case, or at least this case, necessity was needing something to fill out a grid on an Instagram spread. So I made this today. My kids and I did a little collage project. In case you can't see, it says joy. I was putting together a post that will ultimately go on Instagram that leads into what I'm going to talk about in my video, which I have kind of gone through like my gallery on my phone as far as pictures and stuff, and I'd put together a layout spread for every month of the year that's kind of like a highlight reel of what I've made so that I can see that I finished things or haven't, as the case may be. It really depends on the month, but just kind of putting together like a snapshot of what the month looked like. Well, I then wanted to make a layout of those layouts, and it really worked best if I had 6 things, because 5 made it size funny. So I had one for January, February, March, April, May, and I needed something else, and I realized that what I needed was something that showed my word of the year. Hence we have my little joy collage, which I intentionally made. It's 8 by 10, so I'm going to get a frame for it, I think, and put it up. But I am really happy with this. These are all just scraps of scrap paper that I had, scrapbooking paper from making cards and things. I have a box where I have all the bigger scraps kept, and these are scraps of those scraps. So that was fun. Okay, I think my coffee is ready for me to go in the little top of the French press and make my pot, and then I'll come sit in here and talk. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to say yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out, and then I get to edit it so I can fix anything that needs to be fixed, or reorganize the thoughts into an order that makes more sense. You know how that goes. Okay, coffee. So the brain will work better. Alright, I just finished filming that video, and I don't know that any of it makes sense. I have to go and put everything and edit it, but like, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts, and I was having a problem with articulating them. Which is sad, because I think my point is good and valid and interesting. I just don't know that I presented it that way. Well, it is about 4:30, and I am headed to bed here shortly. I think my camera cut off earlier. I was talking, and then it just closed its little eyes and went to sleep. I feel its pain. So I edited that video. It turned out to be about 40-ish minutes, so that took a bit. And then it took it even longer. It took forever for it to do its saving process. And it's still uploading, so it'll go up tomorrow. Then I did all my usual evening stuff with my kids and stuff. And then this evening, after I went to bed, it was baking day. So I have some dough behind me for cinnamon rolls that has to like rise overnight. So that's just hanging out. And then I have dough for snickerdoodles in the fridge, so I can make those tomorrow or whenever, because, you know, cookie dough can stay in the fridge for a little bit. So those are things I worked on. I also started a new project, as one does. So I started a cross stitch. This, I'm just taking this book I have of 500 alphabets in cross stitch. I've had this book forever. I forget. My mom got it for me somewhere. But anyways, I'm going through, and I started by just picking a font and doing the word happenstance, and then I'm going through, and all of the titles of the Makes Monday podcasts, or at least I'm going to start that way, I'm putting those words just like all over. that happened to be the first word. The title of the first podcast was also first. So I will be using different colors of embroidery floss. I have so much embroidery floss. I might do every title in a different color because that would be fun. I obviously don't have, it says 500 alphabets, but there's not 500 that are appropriate for this project. There's some that are like gigantic, and I don't want them all to be like that varied in height. So we'll see. It'll be just a thing I work on. It's been really nice working out tonight though. It made me really like tired, more like sleepy. Cause not tired, like exhausted, but more I just got so relaxed while I was working on it. That made me all like, oh, I didn't want to do anything. And I was like, no, you need to go. And I did my baking and emptied the dishwasher and refilled, did all that sort of stuff. Got the rest of the stuff I needed to get together for my daughter's camp. And then I sat down to do the second one. And now it's time for bed. Because I'm all like relaxed and happy, and I really want to do more on this project, but not in like a bad way, more in just like oh, that was nice, let's keep the nice going kind of way. So that's good. And now I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see you tomorrow. Nighty night.